Welcome back to yet another Cyberpunk 2077 video of Nintendo Switch 2. Uh, Look, I already said this before. I think I've been saying for like 3 weeks now. Look, of course I've played. Uh, I played Cyberpunk on every platform. I played it on PlayStation 4 Pro. I played it on the Xbox One. I played it on the Series X. I played it on the Series S. I played it on the PC, various different types of PCs with different GPUs and CPUs. I played it on the ultra widescreen. I played it on the PlayStation 5. Okay, so I played Cyberpunk everywhere, and yes, even Google Stadia. I played the Cyberpunk even on Google Stadia. But let me tell you something. Nintendo Switch 2 version, it's a whole different ball game. Uh, because it has so many cool features that you can do. Not only can you take out the handheld version of it and just take it with you and play it. How cool is that? Uh, but at the same time, you can also do this. Use this mouse control of the Joy-Con on the left. On the left Joy-Con, you move around with your character, right? And you can check your phone and other things and check your inventory. And on the right side over here, you press the thumbstick and then you can, kneel down, take a cover. And here you're using this as a mouse, just like in a first person shooter game. This is why I said Call of Duty and even Battlefield would be perfect for, uh, or any first person shooter game for that matter, would be perfect for Nintendo Switch 2. And I think Metroid Prime 4, when it comes out, will certainly showcase that. So, what else besides? Well, besides this, you also have these beautiful graphics, which I will showcase in a minute, that makes almost like George dropping experience. Like, is this even possible on a Nintendo Switch 2? And then when you're in the docking mode, which I am right now, this is a docking mode. You turn on that 4K and HDR, depending on what type of TV do you have? A lot of people ask me, well, how's the HDR going to look like? The HDR will depend on what type of television do you have. The better the TV, with a higher peak brightness, the better local dimming, or if you have an OLED like I do, then sure, OLED with a higher peak brightness, sure, the HDR will look better. And also depend how you calibrate your TV. What are your settings? What type of settings are you using? Etc. Etc. And all of that stuff you have to take in consideration. You guys forget I used to do televisions. I'm very familiar with this. Yeah, I haven't done television since 2019, respectfully, since 2019. But I'm pretty familiar, how to calibrate and adjust the picture settings, etc., etc. Uh, so the HDR, when you're in the docking mode, will depend on what type of TV do you have. All right, so just remember that. And what settings are you using? If you know anything about the TVs, then you should know this. So besides the graphics, you also get a Ultimate Edition. On this game, you get everything included. The full version of the game plus the Phantom Liberty included. So you get the best of the best experience on Nintendo Switch 2. And that's why I'm praising Nintendo Switch 2 version so much. Yes, I know I played all these other versions. Okay, I played the PlayStation version, I played the PC version, but this is so unique because of all of the above that I just mentioned. But anyway, why don't I actually show it to you instead of me just talking about it now for 4 minutes and 34 seconds? Hold on.
Howdy, howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having
You
me.
will see in a moment
I
just
hope you made it to the studio
just
without
how
any
good it
issues.
looks.
No carjackings or
And this is
drive-bys
the
along
part of the
way.
game where I go to meet with the
No.
that Japanese
Fortunately, the streets
samurai
of that city are
bodyguard,
getting safer every day.
Arasaka
We've seen
samurai.
reported
A
homicides
great
drop
character,
from
by the way. I keep forgetting his name.
7,103 a year ago to just...
Hold on. The streets are safe.
Just look at this. And look how smooth that is. Look at the motion of my controls. And look how smooth that is. And of course with this hand, I'm using the movement. I can go faster, and I can move around left and right. I can look around up and down, see what's up there, see what's down there, right? Look at the graphics, man. This is just... And with the right thumbstick over here on the right Joy-Con, I can just... If I wanna like take a cover, I can come here and take a cover, right? Pull out my gun if I need to, right? Just go like that. Press the left trigger. Just go like that. And if you're trying to tell me that the games like Call of Duty and Battlefield, especially Ready or Not, and even Arc Raiders, are you telling me that they wouldn't benefit from this? Arc Raiders, Call of Duty, Battlefield, hold on. Oh my God, hold on. Put this away. No, put it away. Jesus, right? You see, this is the reason why. Put it away. No, put it away. Jesus Christ, put it away. All right. So, you see what I'm saying? And people who are skeptical about this, first you have to try it. All right, listen. I know you don't have a Nintendo Switch 2, and I know you're looking at my videos and you're probably thinking to yourself, you're having that knee-jerk reaction of judgment or whatever, and you're saying, he's probably justifying. I don't justify anything. I experience things. I don't justify things. The only time I will justify something is after I experience it. What was the last time you heard me talk about the PS5 Pro? Like never. Because I don't have PS5 Pro. Now, I do have my opinion about it. And the opinion is it's too expensive, especially for a mid-generation, and PlayStation 6 is just around the corner. So I felt like I don't want to spend $800 on something that's a mid-generation, and it's coming out just down the road, 2027. I can wait another year, all right? It's not the end of the world. So I don't feel, that's my opinion, it was worth the investment. Right now, for $800, right? I never felt like it was worth the investment. And I'm not the only one. My friend Kemi felt the same way. He'll tell you, my friend Kemi would tell you, he felt the same way. Like, it's not worth the investment. It's a mid-gen console, and PlayStation 6 is just around the corner. Like, what's the point? Paying $800. But I'll never say nothing bad about the PS5 Pro because I don't have it. You're not going to hear me say, ooh, PS5 Pro is bad. I'm sure it runs some games really good. Some games look really good. I watched Digital Foundry, okay? But you'll never hear me say anything bad. That's because I don't talk bad about products that I haven't experienced. But the reason I didn't buy it is because I felt it's just not worth the investment for 1 year when PlayStation 6 is just around the corner. That's just being smart. It's nothing to do with me not liking the PS5 Pro. It just has to do with, hey, how about a common sense? Why would I want to waste $800 for a mid-gen console when it's PS6? It's already been announced for 2027. And Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed for that reason. So, it's okay. I'll play Grand Theft Auto 6 on PlayStation 6 on the best possible experience. See, this is common sense thinking. This is common sense talking, you know. So everything that I do, guys, it's based on experience. I don't just, excuse my language, talk out of my ass about something that I haven't experienced. A lot of you like to talk on the comments, and I check your profiles, and you got empty profile, fake profiles with your adjacent disposable emails, but you got nothing. Me, I got credibility. If you look at my videos, there's nothing but credibility. And I know it bothers some people, but let it bother you, because that's the fact. I have credibility. Everything I talk about it through experience. And I'll leave this subject right now, but I'm just making it known publicly for the new people who are watching me. Everything I talk about, it's based on the experience, not based on my opinion. It's based on the experience. Every game, every product, it's the experience. Even Nintendo Switch 2. Now I'm like 3 weeks into Nintendo Switch 2. It's based on the experience, not based on, I just saw some videos of Nintendo Switch 2. I don't have one, and I'm making my opinion. No, see, I don't do that. Unlike other people who like to go on the social media and internet and just spit bunch of, ridiculous opinions without any experience. Or that one guy who said he doesn't like, he would never justify paying for the virtual reality headset because he feels that it's broken, it doesn't work. And he knows who he is. And a lot of people ask me, why did I block him? Look, here's the thing. I didn't block him because he had an opinion. It's the fact that he was talking about a product without even owning it, without even trying it. That's the problem I had. Like, I'm sorry, dude, you cannot come to my channel and talk about the product in a negative way if you never even tried it. I'm sorry, dude. That's just, I don't even care what comes out of your mouth next. You already told me who you are. You already explained to me what you are all about. Okay? So if you're watching this, dude, that's the reason why. I don't even care what your opinion is, ever. Like, ever again. I don't care what comes out of your mouth. I don't care what you say. When you already told me that you can't justify paying for something because you think that it's broken and it's not working, you think that the Meta Quest 3 is a broken system and it doesn't work, and you never tried it, dude, I don't even care what comes out of your mouth next. I only care about the individuals who actually have experience. My friend Kemi, he experienced things. He tried things. He talks about the games that he experienced. Like, he recently finished Zelda. He put, like, both Zeldas, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. He put 480 hours into both of these games, and he finished them. And he talks about it now. He says it's right next to the Elden Ring, one of his top 5 best games. He has credibility. See, I like people who have credibility. I'm sorry, I know this is going to bother him, this guy. That's fine, I don't care. I'm not going to mention his name, or it's going to bother some other people too. But dude, you got to bring credibility with me. If you want me to accept you in my friend's circle, you got to be real, number one. You can't bullshit, you can't lie. And you got to be 100%. I don't mind you having an opinion, but your opinion better be backed up by some credibility. Why don't you buy a product first, spend some time with the product, and then have your opinion? I'm not going to block you if you have a product and you said, well, it's not for me. Hey, dude, that's okay. But when you start talking about the products without owning it, and bashing the product without owning it, or talking bad about the ultra-wide screen, and you never own the ultra-wide screen, I'm sorry, I have a problem with that. Or you never own a VR headset, you have zero clue about what the VR experience is, that bothers me. Or you never been to a place, you talk bad about the place, but you never been there because you saw some bullshit videos, depicting the place as a bad place. I'm sorry, dude. Yes, credibility, experience, very important. Anybody can go on the internet, anybody can blah, 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 type, with their fake-ass, phony, disposable emails and fake profiles. Anybody can do that. Any jackass can do that. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in, with me, there's only two things: credibility and experience. Bring credibility, experience, and then talk to me. That's just the way I work. That's just the way I work, guys. I always been like this, and I always will be like this. Yeah. But anyway, let's get back into Cyberpunk. Look how beautiful this looks. If you were to tell me that this looks, if you tell me that PlayStation 5 version looks any better than this, I would be hard pressed. I mean, seriously. If you said to me, hey, a PS5 version looks a million times better than this, yo, I could put PS5 versions side by side, and you would need a magnifying glass. You would need a Hubble telescope to show me that difference. For a Nintendo Switch 2 version, are you kidding me? Yo, for a Nintendo Switch 2 version, this is remarkable. Remarkable, man. Remarkable for a Nintendo Switch 2 version. What Nintendo Switch 2 is doing here, it's remarkable. Look at this. Look at that. And look how smooth it is with the Joy-Con. Look at that. You have to understand something. To have a game like this look like this on a small, compact, handheld device, yo. And if this is not impressing to you, then I don't know what kind of weed you're smoking. It must be some really bad weed. So if you can have a game like this look this good, look. Yes, Grand Theft Auto 5 can run. Dude, I'm going to stick to that statement right now. GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 can easily come to Nintendo Switch 2. What I have witnessed with this, Cyberpunk and Star Wars Outlaws, I'm telling you right now, I'm super confident. Dude, not even confident. I'm just like 100% sure that Rockstar can bring GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 to Nintendo Switch 2 without a shadow of a doubt. And I don't know for the life of me why Rockstar is not bringing GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 to Nintendo Switch 2. There is no question in my mind. GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 easily can run on Nintendo Switch 2. There's no question about it. I'm like convinced right now. Convinced. Without any shadow of a doubt, I'm convinced. GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 can easily come to Nintendo Switch 2. And that would make Nintendo Switch 2 the ultimate console, dude. If they release GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, that would make it like the ultimate console. Now, GTA 6, I think technically it could be possible with a deep learning super sampling 4 and frame generation at a 1080p. It would not be like a super amazing experience as is going to be on a PlayStation 5 or PS5 Pro or PS6, PlayStation 6 when it comes out. But I think it would still be a good experience. You know, what I'm trying to say, technically you could bring it. You could bring GTA 6. Now, don't expect the game to look like the PlayStation 5 version or a PC version or, you know, PS5 6, PS5 6 or PS6 version or PS5 Pro or PS6, but it would look playable. It would be enjoyable. Just the fact that you could be able to play GTA 6. would be. Dude, I'll take it. Listen, I'll take it to that hill, even if I'm the only guy on that hill. Even if I'm the only guy on that hill, I'll go by myself on that hill, and I'll say it right now. Yes, even if I'm the only guy on that hill, yes. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anyone says right now. I don't care. I'll take it with me to that hill. Yes, GTA 6 technically could be possible on Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm going to stand by that statement. I'm going to stand by that statement. Yes, I agree. It's not going to look as great on PS5. It's not going to look great as on PS5 or PC or Series X or, PS6 or this next hybrid Xbox PC console, whatever they call it. I get it. It's not going to look as good as PS6 or PS5 or PS5 Pro or PC, but technically you would be able to play the game. Just the fact to be able to play GTA 6 on Nintendo Switch 2, I mean, come on. Anyway, let's play the game a little bit. Let me show you. Let's do our mission here. Let's walk around a little bit. What is this? The Passion of the Christ? The Passion of Joshua Stevenson? Again, if you guys are not impressed by this, Nintendo Switch 2 version, I don't know what to tell you. Wait, I need to collect my gun from who? From Wilson? Oh. Is this news? Yeah. It's like RoboCop.
We return to this week's
Oh yeah, RoboCop Rogue City. Seriously? RoboCop Rogue City Nacon with with a Joy-Con mouse. Come on, Nacon. Like I don't get this. Like some of these third parties, man, they really need to like get off their lazy ass and just release these games on Nintendo Switch 2. Are you kidding me? Like I just mentioned one game, like RoboCop Rogue City could easily benefit from this. Are you kidding me? Are you trying to tell me that RoboCop Rogue City would not benefit from this? It would benefit greatly from this. Call of Duty games, Battlefield games, even the Arc Raiders would have benefited from this. All of these games are possible now on Nintendo Switch 2, and honestly, they would play the best on Nintendo Switch 2. And I don't understand why these developers are so hesitant.
Hey,
you know?
Hey, haven't seen you in a good few weeks. Figured you'd skip town.
Not easy to quit Night City, you know what I mean?
Quitting Night City is not as easy as you think.
Sort of like an abusive relationship, huh? Listen, I could use a little flow to the old pocket. Want to peek at some fresh gear?
Show me what you've got. Not right now.
Next time through. Working against the clock today.
From the very first stages of food production.
All right, let's see what you got.
What I like to hear.
Alright, let's see. I don't think I can buy anything. I don't need anything, but I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
No, no, can't just leave it like that. I mean, shit, it wasn't you.
Alright, let's get out of here. Do I need to go upstairs?
When danger lurks, Trauma Team will be there. Sign up for our Platinum Plan today, because your life is worth it.
You know what? Let's just get out of here.
Trauma Team. Don't forget, you're worth it.
What happened over here?
Comes first. From the very first stages
All right.
of food production, we
What
bring you
Crime
high
scene.
air
Understood.
quality
Got
that
it.
even Mother Nature
Sure.
can't do.
Were that not impressive enough, 34% of Militech employees have also been promised a retirement package. In other news, the NCPD welcomes a boost to its authority.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Hold
Hold on. Let's look at my mission. Let's go back.
The NCPD.
Go to my journal. Make a name for yourself in the night. See, that's a Phantom Liberty. Okay, let me track my job.
Scored another victory with the adoption of a policy allowing the shooting of a limb to be considered a warning shot, a change that could
Here
keep
we go.
officers safer. The Night City Office of Cybernetic Technology has been formally designed.
Like I said, I mean, it almost feels like hard to believe that I'm on Nintendo Switch 2.
Implant certification will shutter its doors next.
And like I said, this wouldn't look any better. I mean, people say on a PS5, you know, that this is a million times better. Dude, I played the PS5 version. You really need a magnifying glass to see the difference. I guarantee you, even PlayStation 6 version, it's not gonna look like that drastically any better than this. Unless they remake the game. Unless they do the whole remake of the game, the whole makeover, you know. It's like the only way, maybe. You know. There's my car. My favorite car. But it's a pink color. I like my car to be pink. You know. It is what it is. See, it is pink. So let's look at it outside. What the hell? Oh yeah, you guys want to do this? You guys want to do this? You guys want to play John Wick? You guys want to play John Wick? Yeah, well, John Wick is here. Fucking John Wick is here. Don't mess with John Wick.
All nearby units. We got a situation in Watson. Roger, dispatch.
Just run.
What else is new? We'll be right there. All nearby units. The suspect is still at large in the area.
I'll need a different kind of a weapon. Just run. But you know what makes me wonder how this is going to look like on a PS5 6. I mean, PlayStation 6. Did I say PS5 6? PS5 6. Oh god.
has been restored. All
Alright,
units
the order has
instructed to
been
return
restored.
to
How cool
patrol.
is that, huh? And trust me, this is so much better
Get it together!
playing it like this. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out, get out.
Flashbulb! Oh. Motherfucker!
Jesus.
You don't know me, but you will. Name's Dino.
Oh.
Deal with downtown, city center.
V.
Yeah, I know. Heard about you. Odd stuff. Need anything, you call me. Remember, Dino knows everybody.
Yeah, Dino. Can you give me can you give me like a new lease on life? I've only got a few weeks to live. Honestly, I could never go back. I could never go back to playing with a controller and a thumbstick. Honestly, when you try this, trust me.
Heard you're home.
Already. Sure got that ear to the ground.
Siempre. Anyway, you need something. You know where to find me.
Look how amazing this runs, dude. Look at this. Even on your PS5 6. Jesus, I keep saying PS5 6. Even on your PS6. I don't think this is gonna look any drastically different. I mean seriously. But people say, why is this so impressive? I keep getting these emails from people. Why are you so impressed with Star Wars Outlaws and Cyberpunk? Because it's a small handheld console. It's a small compact form handheld console. That's why I'm impressed. If this was a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 6 or Xbox Series X or a PC, sure, I would, no big deal. But considering this is a small compact device, small compact console, that's the impressive part. I don't know why people have a difficult time understanding this. I don't think some of you understand how unique this is. To be able to have a game like this, look like this, play like this, take the advantage of this mouse control on a Nintendo Switch 2, and if you don't think this is a big deal, I don't think you understand anything about the graphics. I don't think you understand anything about the hardware. I'm sorry. Look how smooth that is, man. I tried playing this with a controller. I didn't like it. Same thing with Star Wars Outlaws. I tried playing Star Wars Outlaws with a controller. I couldn't get into it. But with this, with a mouse, and using this, with the Joy-Cons, left and right Joy-Con, oh dude. These are... Okay, get out, get out, get out. Get out! Dude, what are you doing? Get out. Get out, get out. Like John Wick. Get out. It's gonna blow up. There it is. This is probably one of my best Cyberpunk videos so far. I know I have many, but I think this is certainly one of my best. I mean, look at this, man. You're not impressed by this. Look at these commercials. Alright, let's take someone's car. What is this? Hold on. Uh-oh. Oh, man, these guys. What do you think you're doing, huh? Let's sneak up behind them. Let's sneak up behind these assholes. Yeah. John Wick is here, huh? You guys want a little bit of John Wick, huh? Huh? Huh?
¡Te vas a la chingada conmigo! ¡Fuck yeah!
I don't think so.
Yeah! ¡Te voy a sacar el puto corazón!
Hey, cabron. Over here. Look at the headshots.
¡Usa tu pinche cabeza! ¡La cabeza, animal!
Come here. Nice. Making the name for myself. Doing these side missions. I'm not like in a hurry to do like the main mission yet. I want to do these side missions called Phantom Liberty side missions. You know, so I'm taking my time because I already played this game. I already finished the single player campaign. However, I am still playing Phantom Liberty, but that's on a PlayStation 5 version. Honestly, I could never go back with a controller. I could never go back to play this with a game controller. The only way I can play this right now is with the Joy-Cons. Same thing happened to me with Star Wars Outlaws. Star Wars Outlaws uses the gyroscope, and playing with K with a gyroscope, it's so much easier and better for me. Seriously, that's what happened to me. Honestly, once you get used to this, you'll never play with like, I know there's a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I have one from the original Nintendo Switch. It's compatible, but I barely use it. Do you know why I barely use it? Because you're never going to be as accurate as you are with the mouse. You're never going to be as accurate with a thumbstick as you are with a mouse control. It's the same thing with a gyroscope. You're never going to be as accurate as you are with a gyroscope, with a motion sensor. So again, this is one of the reasons why Nintendo Switch 2 versions are more appealing to me. Let's put this away. Look at this orbital air. Look at these graphics, man. If you told me this will be available on Nintendo Switch 2, it's going to look like this, I would say, what?
Night City Hall reminds you that the District of Pacifica continues to remain outside of NCPD jurisdiction. Do not enter Pacifica under any circumstances.
Look at this. Just take time to appreciate just how good this looks. Right?
Gun owners are reminded that the use of firearms to advance through traffic is prohibited by the law.
Are you lost?
No, I'm not. I'm just checking your behind. But I might be lost behind your behind. If you know what I mean.
Well, spit it out.
Whoa.
Where there's smoke.
Well, that is your job to spit it out, not my job. Okay. Hello there. Ooh. I feel like a cameraman. A naughty, naughty, dirty, dirty cameraman. People ask me what type of third-party games should I purchase for Nintendo Switch 2. Cyberpunk 2077, it's a must-have. That's number one. The second third-party game I would say would be Star Wars Outlaws. For sure. Cyberpunk and Star Wars Outlaws needs to be your two third-party games to must-have. Like, if you truly want to see how good third-party games look on Nintendo Switch 2, I would say Cyberpunk 2077 and Star Wars Outlaws, for sure. Like, those two games, Cyberpunk and Star Wars Outlaws, for sure. If you're looking for a first-party games, I would say Mario Kart World and Kirby Air Riders. That's for the first party. Oh, what happened here? Oh, it's a glitch. It's a glitch.
A war is coming. I feel it.
Yeah, and I feel that you need to move away from that wall. No. Get away from the wall. No, why is this happening? This shouldn't happen.
It's all a facade. Oh.
Yeah, but you're stuck in a wall. Get out of that wall.
Uh-huh.
It happens, you know. Listen, there was glitches even in the PC version, even in the PlayStation version. So don't give me that look. There were glitches. There was glitches on every version of this game, so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. They can patch this up, not a big deal.
What do you want?
That's a groupie. There's that groupie.
Did you know last gen Cyberpunk damaged your system? Make sure your fans always play smart.
There's more groupies over here. Hold on. There's two of them. Oh my god, so many groupies. Let's take a photo. Alright, well, it's been It's been 45 minutes. think you guys, I think you guys get my point. Why this is a big deal for Nintendo Switch 2. And like I said, if you're not impressed by this, then I don't think you understand how the hardware works, how the graphics work and all that. And again, I don't want to make a big deal out of this, but the reason I'm so impressed with Nintendo Switch 2 is because I didn't expect Nintendo Switch 2 to be this powerful. A small handheld console to be this powerful. I didn't expect that. It was totally unexpected. The main reason I purchased Nintendo Switch 2 was not because of the third-party games. I want to make this clear before I end the video. It wasn't because of third-party games. The reason I purchased Nintendo Switch 2 was because I wanted to play Nintendo exclusive games. That's the reason why. But just so it happens that third-party games look great. Games like Cyberpunk, Star Wars Outlaws truly impressed me, and there's even other games like NBA 2K26 truly impressed me. And now Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming out next month. So I can't wait to see how Assassin's Creed Shadows will look. So, again, I just want to clarify this. I didn't purchase Nintendo Switch 2 to play third-party games. I can play third-party games on my powerful gaming laptop. And that's where I should play. On my powerful gaming laptop connected to my ultra-wide screen and play in the ultra-wide screen, of course. And that's where I normally would play third-party games, on an ultra-wide screen with my powerful gaming laptop. Or on my PlayStation 5. Or on my PlayStation 5, of course. Respectfully on my PlayStation 5. But I am also impressed, because I didn't expect this. This was so unexpected. Now, 3 weeks into me testing this console, it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It's been really that long time. 3 weeks now. 3 weeks of testing. I came to conclusion that, wow, dude, not only can I experience all of these amazing first-party Nintendo games, but at the same time, I can also experience these third-party games in a really good quality. And that's the impressive part. That's what's so impressive, you know. And I think this is the point that some of you are missing. And I think you're missing this point because you don't have Nintendo Switch 2. Again, this goes back to what I was saying earlier. And I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to be some kind of a dickhead. But honestly, guys, you can't talk about something that you haven't experienced. You know, I talk about only the products that I have experienced. You know what I mean? I will never talk about the products that I have not experienced. You know, people say, well, what products have you not experienced? Well, PS5 Pro. I can't talk about PS5 Pro. I only said it makes no sense for me to pay $800 for a mid-gen console when PlayStation 6 is just around the corner. It makes no sense. It's not worth the investment. Okay, that's just a common sense. But I will never say, hey, PS5 Pro, it's a bad console because blah, 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 I have an opinion. You'll never hear me say PS5 Pro, it's a bad console. And I will never say that because I have not experienced it. So therefore, you will never hear me say that. And you'll never find a video where I say, ooh, PS5 Pro, it's a terrible console. You will never hear me say that. You'll never find a video of me ever saying that. Do you want to know why? Because I don't talk about the products that I have not experienced. I don't talk about the video games I have not experienced. Now people say, what about the Arc Riders? You haven't experienced Arc Riders. That's different. Arc Riders, it's a online-only game. I never said anything bad about Arc Raiders. I said that Arc Raiders are great. I watched Nick Merckx play for 12 hours. Yes, I watched Nick Merckx for 12 hours, and I was amazed how much fun the game is. I watched also Tim the Tad. I watched also Dr. Disrespect back to back. Watching Dr. Disrespect playing for 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. And I was amazed how much fun Arc Raiders is. But I cannot justify paying $40 for something that's online only. Okay? But you're never going to hear me say Arc Raiders is a bad game. I never said that, nor will I ever say that. You will never hear me say that Arc Raiders is a bad game. I'm just simply saying I can't justify paying $40 for something that should be free to play. You know, and this goes for every game that's online only. I'm sorry. I mean, Fortnite, it's online only, but it's free. Valorant, it's online only, but it's free. PUBG, it's online only, but it's free. These are all great games. Overwatch 2, it's online only, but it's free. The Finals, it's a great game, but it's online only, but it's free. You know what I'm saying? And there's many other free-to-play games that I am like not naming right now, but that's exactly my point that I'm trying to bring about here. You know, Arc Raiders, it's a great game, and I know it's a great game because I watched those live streams from Nick Merckx, Timmy the Tat, and of course Dr. Disrespect, and they're all having a great time, and I totally understand. And plus I watched a bunch of other YouTubers. I even watched what's her name, Sasha Grey play, and even she's enjoying it. Sasha Grey, you guys know who Sasha Grey is. She used to be a porn star. She's an ex-porn star long time ago, but now she's, you know, a streamer. I mean, I think everybody knows she was a porn star. Not a big deal. It was just a job. But she's now a streamer, and I do watch her. She's actually a pretty good gamer. Actually, she's better at these first-person shooter games than me. I've been watching her play Battlefield. I've been watching Sasha Grey play many other games, and dude, she's really good at like first-person shooter games. She's a gamer, dude. She's a legit gamer. She's a legit gamer. But I had to, you know, talk about the elephant in the room. Yeah, she was a porn star. You can look her up and all that. And you clearly, even she knows. Everybody knows. But, you know, I don't care about that. The fact that she's a legitimate gamer is what I care about. So she enjoyed it. Many others have enjoyed it. So I know that the Arc Raiders is great. And you'll never hear me say anything bad about the Arc Raiders. But here is my point. I don't want to pay for something that's online only. I don't care what game it is. Same goes for Concord. I said the same thing about the Concord. I said the same thing about the Helldivers 2. And these are all great games. But the problem is, I don't want to pay for something that's online only. That's different. I can make an opinion about that. But the point I'm trying to make, everything I talk about, it's based on the experience. Every game that I try, every product that I try, it's based on the experience. Even when I was doing televisions, if I don't own that specific brand of a TV, I don't talk about it. You know, if I don't own that specific brand of a 4K UHD Blu-ray player, I don't talk about it. I only talk about the products and the games that I have experienced. That's called credibility. Credibility and experience is very important to me. You know, because anybody can, you know, upload a video on the internet and have their opinion. Anybody can do that. Where's your credibility? That's what I'm asking. All right, you have an opinion? All right, but did you try it? No. Did you play it? No. Same thing with the movies. Have you seen the movie? No. But you're going to have an opinion based on a trailer. I'm sorry. You can't have an opinion just based on the trailer. You can have you got to see the movie, dude. Trailer doesn't really show you jack shit. You got to see the movie. I remember Badlands. People talk shit about, like, Predator Badlands. Dude, it's a trailer. You got to see the movie. And now the movie turns out to be really, really good. See, this is the issue that a lot of you have. Man, go see a movie first. Forget the trailer. Trailer is just trying to get you to pique your interest into a movie. You got to see the movie. So, I don't want to, like, spend too much time talking about this and waste your time talking about this. But everything I talk about, guys, you cannot debate because it's a common sense. You see, people say, oh, I could debate you. I don't think you can debate me. Because I bring common sense. You bring just, your personal agenda against this, against that. And that's where you make my argument for me, and that's where you fail. I don't bring any agendas. I just bring common sense. And when you bring common sense, it's hard to win an argument. I mean, it's hard to, like, it's hard for you to win an argument. It's hard for you to win an argument and debate me. You're never going to win that argument. You're never going to win that debate. Never. Because you're not bringing a common sense. Your personal feelings, your personal agendas are never going to win an argument. What's going to win an argument is common sense. Bring some common sense and then talk about stuff that you have experienced. Alright, anyway, so this turned out to be a very long video. I'm sorry that I had to mention some of these things, but these are some of the things that I really felt like, I had to explain to the new subscribers who are watching my videos. Okay, I always try to, like, express myself to the new subscribers to tell them, don't think you know what I'm all about. Don't assume that you know what my channel is all about. Don't think you just don't know nothing. You just go into consideration that when you click on my channel, you know zero. But if I tell you something, you should listen, because I'm letting you know how my channel is and how I work. Okay? I will never reply to a comment that it's not credible. I will only reply to a comment that has credibility. Credibility meaning that, what experience do you have? Have you played this game? No. Have you played the Nintendo Switch 2 version? No. You did. Okay, so why should anybody listen to you? They will listen to me. Do you want to know why? Because they just watched 1 hour video of me playing Cyberpunk. So whom they gonna trust? Somebody who has an empty profile with no videos of Cyberpunk playing on Nintendo Switch 2? Or should they listen to somebody like me who actually has credibility? People will listen to people who have credibility. They're not gonna listen or to some guy who has no credibility. Especially with the fake profiles. So that's why I only reply to the comments that actually have credibility. And that's why I only talk to people that actually are genuine and have credibility. I don't waste my time talking to people who have no credibility, have nothing legitimate to say, or have nothing smart to say. I just don't. Because the internet's full of individuals who just want to screw around, and I just, listen, I'm not trying to be a prick, but if I don't talk to you, then you should figure that out. There's a reason for that if I'm not talking to you. Okay, there's a pretty good reason why I'm not talking to you. And if you cannot figure out why am I not talking to you, then you're not smart enough. Okay, that means you can't figure out Well, what am I doing wrong? Well, maybe you should look into yourself and see your habits and what are you doing wrong, guys. Let me tell you something. To me, this is a business. All right, it's not a circus for me. If some of you are following me and watching me because you want some dancing monkey entertainment, then you might as well just unsubscribe. I'm here trying legitimately to run this YouTube channel as a business. I'm trying to reach with Nintendo algorithm. Okay? All right? So if you guys are coming here looking for some kind of a clown show or looking for some kind of a circus, I'm telling you right now, you're wasting your time. You might as well just unsubscribe. Okay? Now, I don't mind entertaining once in a while, entertaining people, but if you're coming here simply because you want some kind of a clown with a makeup or some sort of a dancing monkey to entertain you, you might as well just unsubscribe. You're wasting your time. And I'm just trying to be frank about this, you know. All right? So, guys, I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid. And I expect you guys not to treat me like an idiot. Treat me with respect, and I'll treat you with respect. If you're going to come at me with some stupidity and you thinking that I don't know what's going on, well, then you'll understand why I'm not talking to you. If I'm not talking to you, there's a good reason. And if you're dumb enough not to realize that, if you're stupid enough not to realize that, then that's on you. That means you're dumb enough. That means you're stupid enough not to realize why I'm not talking to you. That means I have no interest in you because you're wasting my time with stupidity. Guys, if you have no interest in Nintendo and you don't care about Nintendo, unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Because you know, I'm just letting you know, you are subscribed to me for the wrong reasons. If you are subscribed to me for the wrong reasons, you're wasting your time. Okay? I'm focused only on Nintendo, and I'm looking to approach as many algorithms for Nintendo as I can. Approaching the algorithm, it's not easy. Getting close to the algorithm, it's not easy. It takes a while, it takes a long time, but I believe eventually I will be able to approach, like a 3-eye atlas, I will be able to approach the algorithm of Nintendo. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to reach and approach. That's what I mean by approach. I'm trying to approach this algorithm. And it's not easy approaching the algorithm of Nintendo, because there's so many Nintendo channels more successful. There's so many Nintendo YouTubers out there. So trying to approach that, you know, universe of Nintendo algorithm, you know, I'm not even close. I'm like 10 million light years away from Nintendo algorithm. But I believe if I'm doing this every day, if I'm making these Nintendo videos, eventually I will approach the Nintendo algorithm. And once I approach Nintendo algorithm, then it'll be easier for me to, you know, kind of take it easy, you know, maybe go back to the live streams. People ask me about the live streams. Live streams, it's a waste of money, a waste of time for me. I don't make any money by doing live streams. I cannot sit there, guys, for like 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours and not make any money. I can't do that. Can you do that? Are you going to sit for 7, 8, 9, 10 hours? Unless I can get like hundreds of people watching and hundreds of people donating, hundreds of people watching and donating and subscribing and sharing and liking the video, the live stream, then yeah, sure. But I cannot just sit there for like 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 people and wasting my time all day long. Sorry, it's just not good for me. I can't do that. I mean, I appreciate my members. I do. I appreciate every single one of my members. But you guys got to understand, you know, what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to reach the algorithm of Nintendo. I'm trying to approach the algorithm of Nintendo. I'm not going to approach the algorithm of Nintendo if I'm just wasting my time doing these stupid live streams for like 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours and only few people show up. And it's usually the one guy I'm talking to, or 2 people I'm talking to, or 3 people. I'm sorry, I can't waste my time on that. Try to understand that. I mean, I just explained to you, I'm trying to approach the algorithm. Okay, so this is the algorithm of Nintendo. It's way up here. And this is me. So I'm trying to approach that algorithm. And getting to that approach of algorithm, it's not going to be easy. But I believe consistency, me being consistent enough, will help me reach that algorithm, you know. But that's what I'm trying to do right now, trying to approach that algorithm. Yeah, and you know how difficult it is to approach an algorithm. Not just for Nintendo, for any algorithm on a YouTube. It's so hard to approach. A lot of people are actually advertising their channels because they cannot approach. And these are some top of the line productions, dude, of channels, but they can't reach the algorithm. They can't approach the algorithm because nobody even knows that it exists, that their channels exist. Because the AI, it's not advertising their videos or their channels. So they have to resort themselves to paying to promote their channels on the advertisement. Like when you click on some videos, you see some of the YouTube advertisements. Did you notice? Different channel advertisements. Did you notice that? A lot of different channels are being promoted now. That's because a lot of these channels are struggling to approach the algorithm. And so am I. I'm struggling to approach the algorithm. When you type in Nintendo Switch, who do you see? RGT85. Now, he's my competitor now. I'm trying to approach the algorithm of RGT85. You know, it's not going to be easy, but because he's been doing this for a long time, and he's got like 500,000 subscribers, and he gets like 150,000 views to 250,000 views a day. It's not going to be easy, you know, approaching somebody like him, in competing with somebody like him. When I mean approaching someone like him, I meaning approaching him in a competitive way. To be competitive with him, to approach him in a competitive way, to reach the algorithm with him in a competitive way with the RGT85, it's not going to be easy. Because he's been doing this for a long time. You know. So that's what I'm trying to do. So he's my competition. Yeah, RGT85 is my competition. Why? Because he is the top of the algorithm of Nintendo. And he's a Nintendo fanboy just like I am. But he has more, you know, people watching him because he already established himself as a Nintendo guy with the Nintendo algorithm. So I'm trying to approach him and compete with him with his algorithm. That's my goal. Am I going to be able to achieve that? Well, that's what I'm doing here. You know, I'm being competitive. I'm trying to compete. Most likely, you know, I don't want to be negative and say, "Ooh, I'm going to fail," or "I'm not going to achieve this," "I'm not going to achieve that." I think consistency is something that I'm always looking at. I want to be consistent. And I think if I'm consistent enough, I'll be able to approach the algorithm of Nintendo. You know, the reason I mentioned RGT85 is because he is right now on top of that algorithm of Nintendo, and that's why he's my competitor. He's my competition. So I'm competing with RGT85. He's a great YouTuber, but he's my competition. So I'm trying to, you know, reach, you know, the algorithm of that Nintendo. And of course, he is a competitor. He's my competitor, RGT85. Nothing against RGT85. I like him. You know, I watch him. I do watch him. you know, he's a great guy, but he's my competitor, so I need to approach his algorithm. That's what I mean, approaching him, meaning approaching him, approaching his algorithm. And approaching his algorithm, it's not going to be easy. That's like trying to approach Dr. Disrespect or Nick Merckx or Timmy the Tat algorithm. Go and try approaching algorithms of Timmy the Tat or Nick Merckx or any of these other big-time YouTubers or Ninja or, oh my God, there's so many. It's not easy, but that's what I'm trying to do. And the reason I'm telling you this, so that way you guys understand why am I not doing live streams. I'm not like, I didn't stop doing live streams because I don't like doing live streams. I love doing live streams, but I don't make any money doing live streams. And I'm not going to sit there for like 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, and nobody is, you know, helping out. Nobody's donating. Nobody's, you know, liking. Nobody's subscribing. Why the hell should I waste my time on the live stream? Would you waste your time on the live stream? Of course not. And neither will I. Neither will I. You know, I don't want to waste my time. You know, I'm trying to really focus on Nintendo. And I know this video is long, but the reason this video is so long because there's so much I needed to say. So that way you guys stop bothering me on my emails. Why this, why that, blah, 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 blah. Why? So many damn questions. There's a reason for everything. Okay, there is a reason for everything. So I'm kind enough at the end of this video to explain to you what the reason is. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I uploading so many videos? Alright, so now with this video you should have a clear picture, clear idea why Mr. 4K. It's not live streaming. He hasn't live streamed for like 3 weeks. What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. So when you watch this video, when you finish watching this video, you should have a clear understanding as to why. I'm trying to reach the algorithm. You guys can help out. You can help by sharing the videos, letting other people know on your social networks, on your social media about me, and that I'm a Nintendo guy. If anybody out there who loves Nintendo, go check this guy out. You know, you guys can help out. You guys can do your job and help out. You know, there's a way to help out. But if you're not doing that, then of course I cannot go back to live streams until I reach the algorithm. It's gonna be a while. Might take me 1 year to reach the algorithm. I might not reach the algorithm of Nintendo till 2027. So you might have to wait till 2027 till I go back to the live streams. Yes, that's how long it might take. But I hope you guys understand what I just told you. You know, I'm trying to reach the Nintendo algorithm. And RGT85, it's my competitor. Why? Because when you type in Nintendo Switch, he's the guy that shows up. Because he's a Nintendo fanboy and he's well-established Nintendo guy on the YouTube. And when you type in any Nintendo stuff, anything regarding Nintendo, anything regarding... I know he calls himself an Xbox guy as a joke because he wants to shit on the Xbox, which is justified. But he's my competitor. I'm in competition with the RGT85. You know, it's just business. You know, he's my competitor. I'm competing with him. I'm trying to reach and approach his algorithm. So it's like okay, think of RGT85 as the Mount Everest, and I'm trying to climb that Mount Everest. I'm trying to approach on top of that peak of that paramount of Mount Everest, and RGT85 is on top of that peak of the Mount Everest because he's the Nintendo guy and he's my competition. So I'm trying to approach his algorithm, and it's not going to be easy trying to approach that algorithm, you know. But hey, that's the way the capitalism is, you know. It's competition. That's the beauty about the capitalism, is the competition. All right, well, he's the top dog. Well, let me compete with the top dog. That's the whole idea. You want to compete with the top dog. You don't want to compete with somebody at a lower level. You want to compete with somebody at a higher level. So he's a Nintendo competition. So I'm trying to compete with somebody who is a Nintendo competitor, who is on that top of the algorithm of Nintendo. So I hope that this video, I know it's long, it's 1 hour and 15 minutes, but I really need you guys to understand, like, why am I doing what I'm doing? And no one, please don't bother me on my emails anymore, okay? I already explained to you here, why am I not live streaming? And why am I only focusing on Nintendo? Everything's explained. By the end of this video, you should have a pretty good idea, why am I uploading Nintendo videos? Why am I focused on Nintendo? You should understand that. Alright? And if you want to unsubscribe, that's fine. You know, because, you know, if you don't understand what am I doing, well, which I just explained to you, well, then unsubscribe, you know. Okay? But I cannot sit all day long live streaming and not making any money, dude. That's just a common sense. You can't expect me to sit there for 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours just to entertain you, and then what do I get? Nothing in return. I'm sorry. That's selfish, and if that's the way you feel, well, then maybe you will understand why am I not talking to you, or specific individuals I'm not talking to. Maybe you'll figure that out by the end of this video. So, guys, I need the money, all right? Money's not growing on the trees for me, all right? I already explained this. I already made this very abundantly clear to anybody who's watching my channel, all right? All right, so I'm trying to turn this into a profitable business, and Nintendo seems to be that profitable business for me right now. It seems to be going well so far now, but I need to reach that algorithm of Nintendo. So everything will be focused on Nintendo. So if you're somebody who subscribed to me for other reasons, then you're just wasting your time. You should unsubscribe. You should only subscribe to me if you're really interested in what I'm doing. And what I'm doing right now is trying to focus on Nintendo. That's what I'm doing right now. So if you haven't figured that out in 3 weeks, then I guess you're not really that bright. You're not really that smart. But here I am. I'm kind enough to spend 1 hour and 17 minutes at the end of this video trying to explain to you X, Y, and Z. So by the end of this video, I don't want to see any messages on my inbox asking me the same stupid questions again, because everything, it's explained. I just explained to you X, Y, and Z. Okay? So there you have it. If you don't like Nintendo, well, unsubscribe. And I want to end the video by saying that if you're not into Nintendo, unsubscribe. Then you're subscribed for the wrong reasons. What do you expect me to do? Pull a magic trick? Pull a cat out of the hat? Pull a raccoon out of the hat? What do you want me to do? Alright? Put on a makeup, and on a clown mask, you know, dress like a clown and dance around like a clown? Dance around like a dancing monkey? Or dance around like a dancing bear, like a gypsy bear? Sorry. You are subscribed for the wrong reasons, dude. Alright? If you're looking for a dancing bear, ask your girlfriend to be a dancing bear. If you're looking for a dancing monkey, ask your girlfriend to be a dancing monkey. If you're looking for a clown in a circus, then ask your girlfriend to dress as a clown and you know, do some clown shows for you. But don't ask me to do it. And especially don't ask me to do it for free. Because I ain't going to do shit for free. Alright? I'm not going to entertain nobody for free. Alright? I'm not doing this as a charity. I legitimately need money. Alright? So if you guys have a difficult time understanding that, well, that's your problem. That's not my problem. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, so everything gets explained here. I think I made myself, like, I don't know. I don't think I have any accent. I think everything is crystal clear, explained. So for those of you who have been subscribed to me and you are subscribed to me for the wrong reasons, I hope this explains to you what am I doing now. I just explained. I'm focused on Nintendo, clearly. I'm focused on Nintendo. Alright? Anybody who's watching my videos now can clearly see that. And why am I focused on Nintendo? Because I'm trying to reach the algorithm. And my biggest competitor is RGT85 because he's a Nintendo guy. So I'm trying to approach his algorithm. And approaching the RGT85 Nintendo algorithm, it's not going to be that easy. It's going to take 10 million light years. Maybe by 2027 or by 2028, maybe 2029, maybe by 2030, I'll reach the algorithm, you know. But I cannot do any live streams until then. Once I reach the algorithm and once I'm established and I got a lot of subscribers, or maybe once I reached 100,000 subscribers and I get that plaque, you know, to put it behind me, then I can relax. Then I know I'm established Nintendo guy. And then I can, you know, do the live streams, you know, a few days a week. But until then, guys, don't expect me to sit and do any live streams. Sit here and just, you know, waste my time. All right, well, there you have it, guys. 1 hour, 21 minutes. I think this video explains everything in crystal detail. Not only did I show you how beautiful this Cyberpunk looks, but at the same time, I also explained to you how my channel works and how I work. So there shouldn't be any confusions by the end of this video. There should be zero confusions unless you are lazy enough to sit through this video. Well, that's on you. If you don't watch my videos, then you don't care about my channel. Like, if you don't have time to watch throughout this entire video, then you don't really care about what I'm doing. And then I don't care about you either. I don't care what you have to say down in the comments. If you didn't have enough of courtesy to show me enough courtesy to watch this video and finish this video, why should I show you any courtesy to reply to you when you didn't show me any courtesy in the first time to watch my goddamn videos? Guys, it's all fair and square. In my world, it's called common sense. And those are my rules, common sense. Don't forget it. My rules are only one rule. Very simple one rule, common sense. And if you don't have a common sense, well, you're wasting your time on my channel. Alright, well, there you have it, guys. As always, love you. Thank you for watching. And try to have a good, happy holidays. Try to make the best of it. I know these are not the greatest times of all time. But try to make the best of it, alright? Try to enjoy as much as you can with what you have. Be grateful with what you have, and try to make the best of it. That's the best advice I can give you. Try to make the best of it, alright? Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Look how beautiful the lighting is. Look at this. Look at the lighting. Wow. That's amazing. That's Nintendo Switch 2. Alright. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Hold on, before I go, I just want to look at this lighting. Just, wow. Power of Nintendo Switch 2. Look at those red and blue lights. Power of Nintendo Switch 2. I see they upgraded vehicles. Look at these vehicles. Now they're more armored. They even have a grenade launchers on there. Wow. It's like a Blade Runner. Look how beautiful this game is. Alright, anyway. That's the end of the video. And if you're not impressed by Cyberpunk with this 1 hour and with this 1 hour and 24 minutes and 43 seconds, well then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Make the best of it, guys. All right. Try to make the best of it. Okay.
乗客の安全及び健康について一切責任を負いません。ご利用は自己責任でお願いします。